How many times have you wanted to see Under a Killing Moon modernized? A lot, no doubt. I know I have. Now there is a fan who is modernizing the game, and it's drawn the attention of Tex Murphy himself, Chris Jones. And it should capture the attention of Chris Jones because it looks good. Under Killing Moon was amazing for its time, but it didn't age well. UI issues, graphics, it's a game set in the future that felt like the past, and nowadays in 2025, it really looks like the past. I'm breaking it all down in this video with some inside information from the developer himself. I'm the guy who's going to introduce you to the guy who's going to reintroduce you to the guy, Tex Murphy.
Hello, my name is Yuval, and I'm doing the Under a Killing Moon remake fan project. For now, it's a fan project. It might become official in the future. Let's hope so. For now, I just wanted to go through a couple of things I did, maybe answer some questions, and do a playthrough. So enjoy. So this is Tex's office, and as you can see, I recreated it exactly as it was in the original game, including this hatch of knickknacks, and even the fire extinguisher on the wall, which is painted on, which is part of a joke. So everything is recreated exactly as it was. The difference, of course, is I'm using a high-end software from 2025 and not from 92 and 93, so of course the objects are going to look much better. Also, the lighting is all dynamic. In 94, you couldn't do dynamic lighting, so the lighting was essentially like a wallpaper on the walls. So the shadows were wallpapered on. It was better for performance, but nothing could move. And now you have effects like lightning, and I'll show you later a flashlight and things like that. Also, the objects were flat planes, some of them, that always face the camera to work on computers in 93. And now everything is fully 3D, as you can see the coats and the shoes and the hats and everything. Yeah, so this is Tex's office. The UI is also upgraded. So now you have, instead of a small screen to investigate the scene, you have a big screen, open one. And you can open an inventory up here, and also let's pick up an object. So you can investigate everything. So if I right click on an object, the investigation menu opens and I can look at it from all directions. Maybe there's something written on the back. Of course, zoom in. Funny story, this stamp took me like 3 hours to find. It was a stamp in the original game. It's something from one of the states in the US, and it's a real stamp, so I found it on Google after about 3 hours, and the resolution is very high for the stamp. Okay, let's go outside a little bit and see the weather effects and everything else. For now, I'm gonna answer some questions. I've been working on this project for about a year now. It started as a side project to see if I can model the office scene, and when I saw I was really liking working on it, I just continued on, and it became a passion of mine. So I've been working on it for about a year now, maybe a little bit less. And the end goal is to create the entire game, of course, but that's dependent on the cooperation of Big Finish Games, and if the Kickstarter will be successful and everything else. But for sure, I will complete the first act. So let's see what else I can do. Let's go to the alleyway here. Let's go through Rook's pawn shop. There's a robot Rook here, so that's a placeholder for the character, which will be Rook. and I recreated everything from the cameras to the watches and everything. Also the broken glass effect. Let's go back here. Something else that I'm adding to the game that wasn't in the original, probably because of time constraints and the technology, is mini games and things that upgrade the product. So it doesn't change Under a Killing Moon at all, but it takes it up another notch. So let's, for instance, there's a mini basketball game now. You can pick up the ball, you can bounce it, catch it, and throw it in it. It also uses physics, so I can hit like garbage cans, tip them over. And I think from this distance, I'm not very good at basketball, but here you go, yeah. So you can play with this basketball minigame here. And let's say see the investigation system in the inventory. So if I picked up this radio here, I can look at it. In the original game, once I look at the radio, it automatically takes out the batteries. So now you have to investigate. So there's a radio here. I need to maybe zoom in, look what's interesting here. Nothing. Let's reset. Then let's see on the back. There's a battery compartment. So I can go zoom in, click it. Then text talks. And I have batteries now. I can investigate the berries. So there's an investigative system that wasn't in the original game, but it doesn't change the game fundamentally, it just adds to it. Also, in the original game, I could just open up this fence here. But that's never made sense to me, so maybe I need to use a tool for that. So I've added a tool here. Sorry for the spoilers. Just mini spoilers. And now I can open the fence. And let's see what else. This is a space I really, really like. Bruin stew. So this is the diner. And as you can see, it's a placeholder, of course. There will be a character here. And this area was only FMVs, so you couldn't enter and walk around this area. So once you entered the Bruin stew, it went to FMV mode, and you could speak with the character inside, but you couldn't interact with the area and with the environment. So in the remake, everything is a real environment. So once I will talk to the person, it will go into FMV mode, but until I do that, it's an area you can explore, look at. There's a lot of details here, like a lit cigarette. And here's a cake for somebody, I won't spoil for whom. Again, everything is interactable, so you can look at it from all directions and everything like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot of people have been asking me about AI, if I did I use AI for any of this. So the answer is 99% no, because I'm pretty anti-AI. It's not art, in my opinion, if you do everything in AI. But some things I did do in AI. So for instance, like posters on the walls here. So I have like a random picture of, I don't know, Italy, okay? So it's much faster to just generate an image like this with AI and not start painting it or searching for it or paying for it. So small things like this, like images on the wall, are made with AI. Everything else is 100% human made. There's another funny thing here. In the bum's bin, if I open it, in the original game you couldn't look in because you can't look. It's just like a plain picture. You can't see inside. But Tex says that he has a nice house, the bum. So if I look now, he has paintings on the wall. He has like a bed, and everything is modeled from Tex's speech. Okay, let's see what else. We have this Rusty's Funhouse. Let's go see what's inside here. Oh, I can't enter. Find a key. Then, and another thing I added for interaction is when I use an object, in the original the object just disappears, now it remains in the scene. So if I open this door, see the key goes in the door and it remains there. And also all the spaces in Chandler's Avenue are interconnected, so it's a one living world and no loading screens, and it was very important for me to do this like this to increase immersion. We have a screen here we can look at.
Hi kids, it's me,
Inspector Burns. Like a crossbow here. Okay, and the weather system here. So we've got a red sky, like in the original. I try to make the color as faithful as possible. And now we have a weather system, so it's raining, you have like fumes from the sewers, and lightning strikes everywhere, lights up the environment. Let's wait for it. Here you go. So all the lighting is dynamic. Also, I've added another investigative tool that wasn't in the original game for, I'm guessing, technology constraints of the time. But now I can pick up a light, flashlight. I think in Tesla Effect you had a flashlight because that was made in a modern engine. But now we have a flashlight here that I can use. So for instance, if I have a very dark areas like this one, so I can't see what's inside, I could use the flashlight and look what's inside. So that's another facet of investigation that I just added to the game that doesn't diminish anything that was there already, but it just elevates it one more step. And you see the flashlight moves a little bit with a delay offset from the camera, so it gives it like a fluid feeling, like a real flashlight in a hand. Schnapps. Yeah. Alright, so you have here the koi tower and the hot dog stand. Everything is essentially built. Next step is doing the FMVs. We'll see how we're gonna do that. And then releasing the first chapter, and hopefully if Big Finish Games wants to play ball and cooperate, I'll do a Kickstarter. Of course I won't do anything without their cooperation because that's their intellectual property and I'm not gonna step on any toes. Alright, last space, let's go to the Golden Gate Hotel, I'm sorry. So again, these paintings on the wall are AI, but that's about it. That's a giant robot right there. And as you can see in the screen, the exact same video is playing. And you have an elevator for hopefully the next act where you're going to go to the room and investigate there. Alright, so... last thing. You have fast travel. You can always go back to the office, and in the future there will be fast travel to all the areas you previously interacted with. Alright, I'll leave you with this beautiful red moon and lightning and flying cars. Alright, so thanks for watching and stay tuned. The way you can follow the project is by joining the Facebook group and the YouTube channel. So you can search Under a Killing Moon Remake on YouTube, you will find it, and also on Facebook. And stay tuned, and the future looks bright.
There you have it. Tex fans, get in here. What do you think of the project? Does this have wings? I want to hear from you. React to this in the comments section. What do you think, everybody? I'm Tex Murphy, and thanks for watching. No, I'm Tex Murphy's son. No, I'm Tex Murphy's stalker. I'm Tex Murphy's son's stalker. Just See you in the next video. Adventure Game Hotspot.